Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tail of the tape. First up, we have Lightning Hands, and they will have a power advantage here. And up against him tonight, Joe Calzaghe. And you can see the light heavyweight division.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
First up, we have Lightning Hands from Puerto Rico. They are the SCI, IBF, and WBC champ, coming off a very close win. Joe Calzaghe from Wales. They are the WBO title holder. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Puerto Rico, wearing the red trunks with blue trim, the current SCI, IBF, and WBC fighting out of the blue corner from Wales, the current WBO champion, Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. That one will count. Lands the jab. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice counter shot. The champion is back for another defense. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Done with that counter shot. That uppercut does not score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. They have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And there's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And he blocks the left uppercut. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he misses with that straight left. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
My face still looks pretty. Look pretty beat up.
Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Counter punches have to hurt. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Misses with the jab. Holding nothing back here in the round. Fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't score with that right uppercut. Just misses with that uppercut. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Jab slightly off target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. That left hook missed. And he scores with the counter. He blocks the hook. So much firepower here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Lucky that hook didn't score. A lot of effort being exerted here. That uppercut doesn't get through. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab does not score. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A swing and a miss with that jab. Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too...
There's the bell for round 6. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab doesn't find a home. That counter shot lands. Misses with the straight left. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Whoa, wait a minute. The pride of Wales in some real trouble. survived that.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back up.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss for that jab. Beautiful counter punch. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judges can
match skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sinks.
And there's the bell for round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. I don't care how good your chin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The jab doesn't quite connect. 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell to start round 9. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with the jab. His stamina is off the charts. Punch caught him clean. His stamina is off the charts. The jab not finding its target. How about that time counter shot? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. Yes, sir. We fight on here. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight. And there's the bell for round 10. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right.
That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
Yeah, get him out of here. No, not me.
The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on.
What are you talking?
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That jab misses. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Missing with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. He misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop.
And there's the bell for round 11. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
What a round. I'm exhausted. Things must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
Perfect counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good defense there on the left uppercut. Has to be careful for that. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Counter punch. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
I hope they've got a good cuts man in that corner.
There's the bell for round 12. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. A perfect counter lands. Just missed with that jab. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. He parries away the left uppercut. A perfect counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. The straight right just misses. This might be the beginning of the end for Joe Calzaghe. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As you know, in boxing, the judging can go all over the place, and that's kind of what we got here, a split decision victory.
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who's doing this job? Todd, tell me.